So today's Thursday, Friday, whatever day it is, who knows, who cares. Hodder Valley show's tomorrow. So we're getting it ready and take it out. So what we're going to do is, there's oil leaking from behind that plate. So I've been to my favourite place, got a new gasket, and then with some new gas struts, I've been and got the bolts for them. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to take it to an undisclosed location for diesel and a wash, and then take it and put the roof on, because the man who's mending it has finished it. So, oh, beautiful paint. So crack on with this. It should only take it should only be a 5-minute job, he says. Right, so after a lot of cursing and swearing, we've done it. That is the old, well, what's left of the old gasket. So now it is to start her up, see if she leaks. Sure she's out of gear. Click. Hold. Not been started for nearly a week, so beautiful, just like me. Oh, that's a nice draft from fan, because it's blooming hot today. Just let it warm up and get the oil circulating. Let's be naughty. Well, I have a nasty feeling that we're out of diesel. Something's gone wrong. Right, let's look at that. At least that's stopped leaking.
6 hours later.
Okay, we've sorted a massive diesel leak, and we've been to the secret location to wash and fuel it. Since obviously you've just seen it ran out, which was very helpful. But anyway, bigger tank than I thought. Takes nearly 80 litres, which is a lot. So, and now we're on our way. It's just gone 6 o'clock, and we're just on our way to get the roof. And then when I've got the roof on and backed up barn, I'll put the bolts in the door struts, and then we're ready to go. Providing nothing else goes wrong. So, we have a roof. Tractor is complete again. It's now, I don't know, 5:30 December, and we're heading back up, back to barn. What an Tigger's on board, ready for tomorrow. So we'll see what the morning brings. So here we are heading home. Friday night, we've just been up to get round, and apparently I keep getting waved at by girls. Proper babe magnet now, this. So there you go. Unfortunately, ladies, I have a lady, and if she ever sees this video, she'll hit me on the back of the head with a frying pan. So I shall shut up.
Tomorrow.
Right, it's show day morning, and after last night's palaver, wherein I had to butcher my poor 880 of a fuel filter housing, because that one has gone done. So after the test run last night, it worked okay and didn't leak. So now, hopefully, she'll fire straight up. Hopefully. Excellent, Smithers. So there we go. We're going to get underway in a minute. Right, we're in the saddle. So, on brake off. I'm moving. Oh, crikey. That's fairly descended. I'll get used to these brakes one day. Right, we'll lock up, get on road. Right. Let's hit the road. Very misty today. It's going to be fun up on top at Fell. I'm only setting off so early because I'm not entirely sure. I can only do 16 mile an hour, and I'm not entirely sure where the show is. So hopefully all the tractors overtaking me will direct me into place. So there you go. To Waddington first, and then up over Fell and into Noon to Sladeburn, and then all will be well. So here we are leaving Waddington, heading up the Fell. We're not making bad time actually, it must move quicker than I thought it did. Obviously not quick enough for that fella, or that fella. But there you go. At least I've no tractors overtaking me yet, that would be adding insult to injury. So, Tigger's riding happily there. I'll have to find somewhere more permanent for him. So I might tie him round that round rear view like a rope round his belly yet, I don't know. But tractor's singing away happily. We haven't diesel firing everywhere. So we'll get to the top of the Fell and just pull up for a quick look around everything and make sure that there's nothing going sadly wrong. So off we go up Fell. Here we go, last climb up to the top of Fell. Trying to sing him like a bird and scaring sheep to death. And up to now, I haven't had any more tractors overtake me. So, Oh, I love it up here. Nobody for miles, it's excellent. Here we are at the very top of the fell, the first cattle grid. I don't know that because that sign says so. We're going to wake all these lovely people up now. Oh, rough. Look at that for a view. They missed Hodder Valley, now we're heading down the other side of the fell. So, and that roof vibrating is doing my head in, hasn't it? I need to find a screw for there. So that's driving me bonkers. Well, more bonkers than I am normally. But we've arrived in Newton. I think it's Newton anyway. We haven't had bad time up over the fell. This tractor must drive a lot faster on the road than I thought it did. Oh yeah, listen to the roar. Let's wake all Newton up. It is Newton, see. This road is closed, I don't care, I'm using it. And we've arrived in Slakeburn. So hopefully there'll be signposts now, and I haven't seen another tractor yet. Mind you, it is still fairly early, it's only about 8 o'clock-ish I think. Took me just strong 40 minutes to get here, give or take. So let's see if I can find a show field.
2 hours later.
So we've arrived at the show, we've just been told to wait here a minute. We're waiting for a pickup being moved or something apparently. So, well, that looks like a pickup getting moved. So hopefully the guy will be back any minute now. So we're at Hodder Valley Show, so we'll have a look. 780, mine, obviously with Tigger. That's a nice old McCormick. Can see how that's vintage, but anyway. Now these two, 4-wheel drive and a 2-wheel drive 990, are both owned by the same man, a good friend of mine. He's driven one and his good lady's driven the other. They're both 12 speed, both J-Reg. The only difference is that one is a very, very rare 4-wheel drive. Power steered.
Very, very good.
Tidy. Big old boots. What was that on? Good years. Expense. Supplied by. There you go. The early power steering reservoir. Spool valves. Whoa, this tractor's got every optional extra going. Mind you, four-wheel drive in 60s wasn't a thing. So, and then the same guy owns that one. His girlfriend, good lady, wife, missus.
Go and look at the sheep.
She brought that. Again, it's 12 speed. 12 speed. They'll go like stabbed rats. Nice pair, that. I'll try and catch up with the owner and his lady later on in the day.
And he grew up and he looked at me, he lives up to the thing, he didn't know who I am. He knows out there, and you could see his look on his face like, they bought it out for that. Yeah. One did and one did.
That's a nice 996. Oh. Look at that in a minute. Series 40, New Holland. Now these are approaching 25-year-old now. Oh, I drove them when they were new. I feel old. Big old beasts. A 5,000. Very nice. And if you remember these things, they were death traps. Yeah, I can't quite see how that fits into a vintage tractor line, but anyway. Local tractor run just arriving. An Oliver. That's a big beast. Right, so it's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm heading home. I'm to hot and bothered, and shown my face, been round ring, blinded everybody with my paintwork and deafened them with noise at engine. So it's home time. We'll roar up Fell. I might park on top because I'm bursting for a pee. So, and then have a couple of pictures of it on top at Fell, and then roll her down to the other side. So I've just stretched my legs and just cooling down on top at Fell. She's running beautifully. It's not leaky, well, the only thing that's leaked there is me, so we'll ignore that bit. But yeah, well happy. So now we're going to run away down the fell. And if the brakes fail, there'll be a lot of screaming and shouting and swearing, and then there'll be red, white, red, white, red, white as tractor falls onto its roof, and then there'll be red, white, red, white, red, white as I'm screaming covered in blood. But we'll try to avoid that.
Later.
So final thoughts for the day. Well, we're back, as you can tell. Back and cooking. One out again, but I didn't expect to. It was its first time out. After all performance last night, getting all this lot dry. It's run perfectly. That little plate's still leaking, so I'm going to have to sort that. Must have been the wrong gasket I got. So, no, it's been a good day, really. I've spoken to the owner of the four-wheel drive 990 and his sort of woman, lady, girlfriend, stroke, wife, stroke, partner, stroke, whatever they want to call themselves. And yeah, been good to catch up with him. So it's home now, and as far as I'm aware, I can get into some of these jobs now. So, but first things first, because we had to butcher this last night, let's play a game of Spot What's Missing. So, yeah, well, we've put the gas struts on the doors. So I'll just empty all my rubbish. Remember, kids, keep your cab tidy. So that'd be that. How's that for a picture? Good, isn't that? And Tigger's not just raised his usual comments, but I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably mount him, sit him on that, but I need a new one of these first. So we'll see how it progresses. First things first, I better go and get a filter housing for that from somewhere, and some new filters for inside the filter housing. That's about where we're at. We've had an half decent day. It's nice and cool in here, so I'm going to sit and eat a load of rubbish now and sing to myself because I'm a bit strange.